This is part
Yeah. Hey, friends, how's it going? It is a little late, but we're here. We made it.
We
We
did
made
not
it.
plan to be this late.
We did not plan to be this late. We also did not plan to be in a hotel room, but here we are.
Yeah.
So, we are live from Moriarty, New Mexico, and we are at the Quality Inn.
We were attempting to be in an RV park, but they were full. We were planning to do Klein's Corners RV, and it's a like first come first serve deal, and everything else we've seen around here lately has been pretty empty.
And that one was very full, and
And
so was the neighboring one,
yeah,
and the other one didn't answer the phone. So we drove back about 20 minutes,
yep.
and here we are. So we are live and hanging out. Hey, Jazz. It is Sunday night.
Yep.
Is it Sunday night?
Sunday night.
So we are doing our live 28 minutes for 28 days, and we are going to be crafting for those 28 minutes. I have already spun for like 2 hours today,
Yeah.
but I am going to do some knitting because that is what I need to do. And I have my sweater from my test knit, so I'm going to work on that. And
Yeah.
that's okay. He didn't get my new yarn because I bought new yarn today while we were at yarning, but I do have some other yarn that we can wind up. So we can wind it by hand. He's so excited about
The excitement.
that. It's okay. I have enough. I can get a few rows out of this, so I'll be all right. So yeah, how is everyone today? What's everyone up to? We've got some people joining in saying hi. It's nice to see everybody. This chair moves by itself. That's great. Okay.
I'm sitting on the bed because there's only one chair.
There's only one chair, so this is how it's going to be. Um, so yeah, we were set up today at Yarning in Albuquerque in Nob Hill area, and we had a really nice time
It
there.
was a great day.
Yeah.
The weather was just perfect.
Yes, it really
It's
was.
like mid 60s for a high.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really, and she's in a good spot for the summer because it was really shady.
Yes. And there'll be
yes.
more on those trees, the more leaves on those
Yeah.
trees too in the summer. So she's been there for about a year and a half. And Laura's got a really nice setup there. We really enjoyed getting to meet everybody. We had a really great turnout today. So it was quite busy.
She had a good selection of local yarns and local.
And she also had a good selection of just indie dye in general.
Yeah, just indie dye in general.
Yeah, I did get a yarn to finish the sleeves out on this test knit. So, because I know that I'm going to run out at some point, most likely on the sleeves. So I am planning ahead, and I went ahead and got 2 skeins of Ritual dyes in the Elder, which is 100% Rambouillet non-superwash. What I'm working with is Sea Change yarn, Bloom Tweed, which is a Rambouillet with tweed. And so it's going to be a really nice, it's going to blend really well, I think.
Yeah.
I ended up going with black. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I sat there for a long time and thought about it today.
You did.
I think the black was the right choice. So, yeah, I had this really deep, like orange, burnt orange color picked out, and I liked it a lot.
That was kind of my second or my first choice. But.
Yeah, but I almost felt like if I color blocked it that boldly, that it would look like it was not intentional. And like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was the right choice for the sweater. So, yeah. Laura
thought it was the best.
Laura is over on Instagram and she thinks the black is the best too.
Huh?
I
can hold that.
Oh, it's okay. I'm good. So yeah. What are you working on tonight? That's what I want to know because yeah, Dean, did you work on your astrophotography?
I did not. I was doing emails and stuff today. But I might do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am wearing my Los Alamos National Lab shirt.
Ooh, I'm wearing a Yarn Adventure shirt because, yeah, we are kind of matchy though in our gray long sleeve shirts.
What did we do after?
I don't know what we did last night. Nothing. I went to bed. I was not feeling super great.
You're pretty tired.
I think I might have a little bit of altitude sickness. So
after our hike yesterday.
getting some headaches, and so kind of knocking me down a little bit, but that's okay. So we are doing. I'm gonna make this stretch out for a little bit. So yesterday we did all that fun hiking, and
And honestly, it was not a hard hike. It was
no,
not like anything. Actually, at the end, when you were doing your all trails thing,
mm-hmm,
you were like, "What do we rate this?" And we were like, "Easy." Like it
it was.
was.
And today,
And today,
our left, like both of us, our left thigh is like,
sore,
oh, it's sore.
like a little sore.
I think it. I think it was the stairs
Yeah,
going up to
yeah,
to the cavettes.
yeah.
Um,
It was
yeah, I
cool,
think it's
but
definitely
yeah,
those. So
I didn't think much of it, but today it's
we
definitely
also like
pretty
walked
sore.
3 miles yesterday. We
Yeah,
have like not walked 3 miles in
yeah, we've been pretty
a couple of months.
inactive for a couple
So
months.
yes, and so yeah, that's what we've been doing. I spun a whole bunch today. So
It was busy. I did not have time to do anything else but
yeah, it's
like
true.
run sales today. It was pretty busy.
We had a really great crowd come out though, and the truck is really fun when we have a lot of people out.
She had a ton of regulars, and
Yeah,
there were some new people and
we
people
did.
who had heard of the shop but had not been there before.
Mm-hmm. So, she's a real nice little seating area out next to the parking spot. And so on Sundays, we're able to park across the 3 spots right there next to the shop, which is really nice.
None of her neighbors are there.
Yeah. And so yeah. And what are we up to tomorrow? We're going. Laura says it was so fun, and thank you very much for both. So we really did have a grand time.
Yeah.
Her selection of yarns, guys, I'm telling you, you need to go see them. Because I got a skein of breaking yarn, Breaking Bad yarn, just breaking yarn.
Just breaking yarn. All
Breaking
her
yarn.
colorway names are Breaking Bad names, which
They
is
are.
pretty cool.
Oh, which one did I get?
You got Heisenberg.
I got Heisenberg. Yeah. Okay. It's like it's a space dye, not space dye. That's not the word I'm going for.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Pooling, self-pooling. And it's like all black, and then it has like the green like quarter. And so I'm really excited about doing something fun with that.
The Walter White one was like all green, and Heisenberg.
I did think about the Walter White
Yeah.
one. It was a really good green. It's a really great green. I will show that off tomorrow. So yeah, we did we had a really busy day. But we stayed at the KOA last night. It was really nice. It was comfortable. Our water line was not frozen this morning, so that was nice. Apparently, we're headed to Carlsbad Caverns tomorrow, and apparently it's like 80 degrees there tomorrow. So
it is record high, so it's unusual, but still 80 degrees.
It was like
I don't know if
40 for a high like 2 days ago. I'm just really not sure I'm up for this like extreme shift, but I don't think my sinuses are up for this extreme shift. They are having a
so dry
moment. Yeah.
Epically dry.
It has been really dry for like several weeks in the other truck. But yeah. So yeah, we stayed at the KOA. Dean made me coffee, which he always does. It's really great. Have I broken into the new coffee yet? Or am I still doing Starbucks?
You still got half of that.
I'm still working at Starbucks. The other day I ran out of coffee beans, and so we had to get some. I got some whole bean from Starbucks, and I got
she had to rough it with the basic Starbucks whole bean.
No, I got the nice stuff. I got the Green Apron blend, which I really like. It's a nice light roast, and it's got good flavors in it.
It usually goes for a local.
Yeah, and so I did get some local whole bean the other day from Mermaid and Wolf Cafe and Los Alamos.
And you almost ended up getting decaf.
I did. Dean saved me from decaf.
I didn't save you. The girl at the counter saved you. She was like, "You know this is decaf, right?"
Yeah, no, that's not happening in my life, guys.
It was in smaller print.
Dean's like, "Why would you have bitter water with no juice, jitter juice in it?" I'm like, I don't know. That seems so weird. I would never do that. So yeah. I need to mark on my pattern how many rows I've done. It's just one, but I should do it.
You should.
I really, really should. All right, 39. Okay.
Pulled out cat on the road home from Scenic Stitches in Chattanooga.
Yeah,
Excellent.
so Fold Out Cat, we've been keeping tabs on you.
Yeah,
We know what you did.
seemed like you had a good weekend.
Seems like you had a great weekend. It looked like Pinion Coffee Shop in Jen Dim says, have you tried the Pinion Coffee Shop here? I was assuming in Albuquerque.
I guess, yeah.
I did not try that one, but that one sounds really fun. Is it here in Moriarty?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
JJ says if you
Sounds
missed
good.
Scenic Stitches this year in Chattanooga, you should definitely mark your calendar for next year. We will actually probably be here next year at this time.
Yeah.
This is a really good time frame for us.
We do Yellow Rose on the coast.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. Jen, so no, we've actually moved out of the Albuquerque
Yeah.
caldera
area.
and over into on the other side. So no worries. We are just
Kind of went back and forth there for a while.
yeah, we've been busy. Hi. So yeah, we've been having a good time with everything. But I'm really glad we've got a hotel room for the night. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good thing for us. So
Yeah, you haven't been feeling that great today.
no, it was nice to meet you today. You'll have to remind me which yarn you got because I can't remember.
She didn't get any yarn.
Oh.
She's going to get 2 skeins.
Okay. She's getting cesium.
Cesium.
Yeah. So that is one of the things I did want to say. On the truck, we do offer, if you find something on the truck that we don't have enough of, we will contact the dyer for you, and we can obviously get that ordered for you. So you can get it ordered, and we can get it basically in the mail as soon as possible. So
especially with a yarn like cesium,
mm-hmm.
I mean, we know them well, and
yes,
they're very
the
responsive.
turnaround time is great. I talked to her on the phone today. So but the colorway, so actually the name of the colorway we sent.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you left the skein because we needed the skein to tell her what colorway.
It was actually mislabeled.
It was. It's actually ACTG.
Yeah. And so
it's part of her biology box.
She did a box.
Yeah.
With who did she partner with for that? I don't remember.
I thought it was just. I think it was just her.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
there was a biology box and a chemistry box.
It was, so she did, and it was ATCG, so was the name of the yarn.
But she knew exactly what color it was.
I showed her a picture of that, but I had to show her a picture of the skein.
Have we seen Venus and the Moon?
I saw them last night. They were pretty close. They might be even closer tonight. I didn't look up. We were busy not finding the place to park where we wanted to, but it's not periodic table. Yeah, it ended up not being that was not the colorway. The periodic table is apparently like a solid blue.
Yep.
But this one, is a biology colors that they did special.
Yep.
But she's gonna still dye it. But
it'll be the color that you picked up on the truck.
It'll be the color that you picked up. Yeah.
And if you want it to say something else, I'm sure we can have her do that too.
It was just labeled as a different thing. So.
Yes. But yeah.
Yeah, it was DNA
yarn.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. Was, yeah. I love that they're like 2 different platforms.
I know. Yeah. People on Facebook, people on. Oh, and Dorothy was on.
Over on YouTube. Yeah. So the other night when we were out and at Bandelier, I saw Venus.
Yeah.
And the moon was still up then too.
Last night when I walked over, I took a shower last night at the KOA, and when I was walking back, I saw the moon and Venus were super close.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Sorry we missed that tonight. I was ready just to be somewhere. It didn't really matter where. I was just ready to be somewhere.
Just get there.
We are here. I'm knitting away and I'm making progress on this. I did put it away pretty much right after I chatted with you guys last night. But it is making progress. And so this is how much I have left of skein number 4. And then I have 5 and 6. So I should be able to finish the right front, do the left front, and do all the joining, like possibly do some of the neckline stuff, like the back of the neck stuff, when I do finish this. And then I think I'll get to the sleeves and I'll get a good chunk of sleeve done.
Yeah.
But yeah. And I went ahead and got 2 of the ritual dye because I really think one was cutting it too close. If not, it's a great black, and so I can totally use it for something else. So yeah. But it's coming along very nicely. What else is up?
What else is up? What was I going to say? There was something.
Oh, Jazz says she was working at the mill all day. Does that count as crafting?
It sure does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You were making fabulous things. Jazz, we talked to some people about milling some yarn. So we never know. We might send some stuff that way. So
JJ said they stayed at a boutique motel that had an epic shower.
ooh, fancy.
Like epically good or epically not good?
Terrible. I don't know. That's kind of who knows what's going on with that. Oh, then I forgot that I'm doing ribbing here, and I was just knitting along. Back I go.
I was gonna say something about I don't remember. Totally lost it. We already talked about the Nuclear Museum yesterday.
Yeah. I was going to tell you about my spinning, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you have something else?
No, I know what I was going to talk about, but you can go ahead.
So right now I'm working on a 2nd ounce. So I have 2-ounce braids of Rambouillet from Louder Color Farms. And right now I'm working on my 2nd of the 2
that was good.
2nd of the 2 in Melody, which is a real dark brown. I'm doing a really fine, almost cobweb spin on it, and it's coming out pretty good. I did some video, so I'll probably post video later here in a little bit. And then
yeah, you're coming along with it.
It's coming. I want to do a barber pole with it, so I have 4 more ounces.
And what are you gonna put with it?
It's the same Rambouillet, but it's the sheep's name is Rawhide.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's like this peanut buttery color. And that's gonna be the 2nd. So I still have like 7 ounces or 5 ounces to spin on this, and it's definitely not a fast spin, but it's coming. So I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the month for sure, and maybe I have some really cool other fiber in my stash that I would like to get going. So and you guys saw the braid last night that I was going to do as a gradient, so I'm excited. The shower apparently was really good, according to JJ. It's an epic shower, and it had a rain setting, a body and feet setting, a waterfall setting, hand wand, and temperature selection. That's really awesome.
Very nice.
We actually the RV park that we got the other day, the one on the west side of Albuquerque. They had a really great shower.
Yeah.
And it had 2 shower heads, and it had an option for like sitting and the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Well, and like no one was there. Like you, I mean, it's funny. We stay at all these RV parks where people just like have their RVs, and most of them have showers in their RVs.
Yeah.
So there's like hardly ever anybody at the showers of these places. It's really nice.
And they usually are really in good shape. JJ says you should book this place just because the shower is so good. All right, JJ, we will be asking about what this boutique place is.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell us now. You tell us later. But yes, that sounds like super awesome.
What I was going to talk about was the food we had today.
Oh yeah.
The pharmacy.
Yeah.
The FARMACY pharmacy. It was just like across the alleyway from the yarn shop, and they had really good food. I had a southern
it was like
they called it a Southern Benedict. It wasn't a Benedict, but I don't care what they called it. It was really good. It was like a corn cake, green chili corn cake. It's almost like grits that were like made into a cake. But it had green chili in it, and it had ham and potatoes, and bacon, and eggs on top, and then it had gravy that you could pour over it, and it was delicious.
I had the pharmacy grilled cheese, which was a bunch of different cheeses, an egg,
herb cream cheese, and
and then it had an egg on it and tomato. Did you do an egg?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, I just had tomato on it then. It was great. I only ate like half of
Yeah,
it.
you
It's still in the truck.
weren't really super hungry. So.
I wasn't terribly hungry, so that was okay. And it was really good though. I really did enjoy it. And Dean got me a couple of cups of coffee from there throughout the day. So, if you are visiting Yarning, I highly recommend stopping
Yeah.
by there.
They-
And they do share a parking lot at the back, like polenta grit.
Yes, it was.
It was really good.
I'd never experienced like it was like they took grits and made it into a corn cake.
Yeah.
It was, but yeah, like polenta, but solidy and cakey. It was very good.
I know you guys are super fascinated by our lives here. This is great. Actually, I really enjoy doing these 28-minute things because there's like it just makes us talk about stuff
Yeah.
and like our lives, and y'all seem to really enjoy that. So
Well, we get to eat a lot of fun places.
we do. Food is definitely one of those things that we didn't know was going to be a big benefit when we came.
And I really like coming to New Mexico. I'm really a big fan of green chili, and so that's like their thing, and it's in everything, and it's very good. So yeah,
there was a sushi restaurant where there's like green chili and everything the other day, and I was like, I'm not sure about that. That was
Sushi,
not my idea of.
I'm not super on green chili in the sushi, but
there was a lot of sushi. There was a lot of green chili in the sushi, guys. It was a lot.
It could be a thing. But.
So tomorrow we're headed to Carlsbad Caverns. We are going to try to do a video at some point tomorrow. I cannot guarantee when it will be.
It may be earlier than
yes.
it has been. So maybe, 1 or 2.
Yeah, it just depends on what the internet situation is like, because I know we are planning on camping out on a BLM. And if you are unfamiliar with that, Bureau of Land Management is government-owned lands. They're undeveloped. And what's really cool is for people like us, for the camping aspect, it's essentially free or very, very low cost.
$20.
And basically, we just go out and park, and you can stay for up to 2 weeks or whatever. Oh, I did see those today.
Between Vaughn and Rossville.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look for those tomorrow. There's more of them. Okay, cool. Awesome. There's apparently cowboys on the side of the road in between Vaughn and Roswell. So tomorrow we're gonna go through Roswell, which I'm kind of excited about doing and seeing. It seems like a really cool, nice, fun. It's one of those places where you're like, you haven't really traveled unless you've been to like Roswell, I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know. Remember, okay, went on our honeymoon, and then again when we went another time through Utah, we drove past Big Rock Candy Mountain, like the Big Rock Candy Mountain, and I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Do you remember that?
I do now. I thought about that a long time.
And there was even like there was a diner somewhere out there. We stopped and ate at this really random diner. I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore. And I just thought it was just one of those really interesting things. And that was where we saw the sheep on the road too. Yeah, that was really cool. They were moving some sheep around there, and we were in a really tiny car at the time. So they just surrounded us.
A little different travel.
And then they went on. So it was really cool. But yeah. So our friend Doug, the other day when we visited him, he was like, are you writing all this down? And I'm like, no, but we do live videos pretty often. So I kind of enjoy doing this kind of stuff and getting to talk about what we see. And So
we're gonna go down to Carlsbad tomorrow, and I don't know how much it kind of depends on if you're feeling better. How much hiking or anything we do tomorrow, but
JJ puts the BLM as you find the spot that's best for you. Yeah, it's very much
and it's just like a lot of them are adjacent to national parks or national monuments.
Yeah.
And so they're not technically in the park, but they're close.
They're close enough, and it's nice to have.
And it's usually first come, first serve.
But there's usually plenty of land, and
because not a big they're deal. Usually boondock ones, so you don't have electricity or water or anything. Which for us, we can do that for a couple days. So
yeah, definitely. And we're planning on doing. Hopefully, we will both feel a little better about the hiking tomorrow. But we did have a couple of trails planned.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some. Maybe go down in the caverns and see that.
We'll probably do the go into the caverns
maybe Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then we'll be there for a couple days, and then we're coming over to Texas after
We
that.
in
so.
Texas for sure. So Texas is fun.
See what else we got?
I'm
Like
not
30
sure.
more
We have like
minutes?
3 more minutes to talk about random stuff. You got a really awesome sweatshirt at Bandolier.
I did. Did I
So-
show that last?
I
What,
don't
what
know
you
if
got?
you showed that last night or not. I wasn't paying attention. 42.
So it's a really nice sweatshirt. The front just has Bandolier National Monument on it, but the
Mhm.
back has this cool like scene
Yes.
from Bandolier.
Okay, so we
So-
learned a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, Jess says she lived here for like 9 months in Roswell,
Or
Where?
in
in Bandolier,
Moriarty?
Moriarty. Where'd you live, Jess? I need to know.
Or maybe Carlsbad.
Or Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a
That's
possibility.
probably it.
Okay, either way, like that all
Um,
sounds really awesome. So,
What were you saying about? We got to learn all about
we
the-
got to learn all about the pueblos.
Yeah.
Or Carlsbad, yeah. We lived. We learned all about the Pueblo Indians
Yeah.
and the Native Americans, and then got to see like
The park was really,
Really cool.
informational. Like
Yeah.
they had a lot of cool signage, and it was
So,
just a really good place.
we had this like revelation when we were like walking along, and we were both like, don't you remember like in 4th or 5th grade when we had these like sections in our little
Yeah.
Arkansas history books that were like talking about the Native American cultures that lived
Yeah.
on the sides of the cliffs and like the cliff dwellers and stuff. And we were talking about the different terminologies that they used, and we found out that the term that we had always heard was the Anasazi people, and we found out that that's not the
Yeah, we-
accepted term anymore,
I
and
found
that's
out,
great.
Apparently, that is a Navajo word for ancestor of my enemies.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had no idea.
And
but
so we don't call them that anymore.
Ancestral Puebloan is apparently the
Yeah, which I think
better
is really cool.
way to refer
Yeah.
to those people. So.
And so we got to learn that, and just seeing how their housing worked out, and like the art
How they
and
they carved into the cliffs, but then they built onto the side of them in front of those areas.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was interesting.
And they were talking about how like they didn't actually like all the pictures we'd ever seen were like, oh, there's doors and like window like cut in, and they're like, oh no, now they just like covered up all the sides, and then you entered from a ladder on the roof. And I thought that was super fascinating about how they did that. And so we get to go up into some of the a couple of the cavettes, and it was really neat to get to see that. And Dean really enjoyed the petroglyphs.
Yeah, it was very
So
cool to
that
see
was
those.
really cool.
I mean, there was tons of them there.
Yeah. Mhm.
More than I would have thought.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, there's our
We
28
made it.
minutes.
28
we did
minutes.
it. We talked about all the random stuff. Tomorrow we will have more adventures to talk about.
We're gonna
We will
talk
have
about-
more crafting to do.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
so-
actually do some crafting for this.
Yes. All right. We will plan to see all of you guys tomorrow. Bring your crafts. Sit with us for 28 minutes, and you can always catch us later anytime. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.